Hello, welcome back to Hollywood Haven, your go-to spot for deep dives into the untold and often heartbreaking stories behind the stars. Today, we're exploring one of punk rock's most infamous tragedies, the story of Sid Vicious. The title says it all. Tragedy of Sid Vicious is so sad. And truly it is. Sid Vicious, born John Simon Ritchie in 1957, didn't start off with dreams of chaos. He was just a kid from England, growing up under tough circumstances with a complicated home life. But by the time he joined the Sex Pistols, in 1977, Sid had already developed a persona that would go down in punk history. Wild, unpredictable, and iconic, he became the face of a movement that glorified rebellion. But beneath the eyeliner, spiked hair, and snarling attitude was a young man deeply lost, already entangled in addiction and insecurity. Sid wasn't a trained musician. He barely played bass, but what he lacked in skill, he made up for with presence. He became a symbol of the punk scene's rawness and rage. Yet it was his relationship with Nancy Spungen that truly defined the downward spiral. They were a volatile match from the start. Nancy, a troubled American groupie with a long history of mental health struggles, saw Sid as her dark prince. Together, they isolated themselves from the world, spiraling into deeper drug abuse and mutual destruction. The band crumbled quickly. The Sex Pistols imploded during their U.S. tour in Teen Sambwis 1978, and Sid was left adrift. He and Nancy moved into the Chelsea Hotel in New York City, a place already famous for its association with counterculture legends and tragedies. On October 12, 1978, Nancy was found dead on the bathroom floor of their hotel room, stabbed once. In the abdomen, Sid was immediately arrested for her murder, though he claimed to have no memory of the night. The case remains murky to this day, with some believing he was innocent, others convinced it was a tragic culmination of their toxic relationship. Sid's arrest marked the beginning of the end. Released on bail, he was haunted, lost, and increasingly dependent on heroin. Just 4 months later, on February 2, 1979, Sid Vicious was found dead from an overdose at the age of 21. Some say it was intentional, a final escape. Others suggest it was just another misstep in a life filled with pain and confusion. What's certain is that his mother allegedly found a suicide note in his jacket pocket, where he expressed a wish to be reunited with Nancy. The tragedy of Sid Vicious is so sad because it didn't have to happen. He was young, vulnerable, and overwhelmed by fame, addiction, and emotional instability. He became an icon of punk's self-destructive glory. But at what cost? Behind the image was a boy who never had a chance to grow up. Sid's story isn't just about rebellion. It's about the cost of living fast and dying young. Thanks for watching Hollywood Haven. Stay tuned for more stories from the dark side of fame.